Welcome to the Sisters Uncensored podcast, where we get into everything from childhood trauma to millennial adulting and all things in between.
We share crazy stories from the past and present to help us cope with the insanity that is our lives.
By sharing our perspectives, we hope to bring some relatability, laughter, and unsolicited advice that can help you survive the messiness of life along with us.
My name's Jessica Labita. I'm a millennial mom, wife, and marketing professional, and I am absolutely insane.
My name is Ashley Lanive. I am a millennial stay-at-home mom, avid golfer, and too mouthy for my own good.
We are real sisters, and this is Sisters Uncensored. Take this trip with us. All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Sisters Uncensored podcast. We are here with our new favorite friend from TikTok, the infamous Joey Petrizzo. You would know him as Triz Rants, at Triz Rants. This guy has over 14,000 followers on TikTok in like a hot 5 minutes.
Literally.
It's like an impossible feat. We've been trying to do this for 9 months and we're not even close.
Right before the TikTok shutdown, you were telling me you wanted to get to 10K. And
I reached it the day the Senate
It happened
pulled
right
that
away.
shit. Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah.
You're
I reached
going
it that day.
so fast.
Thank you. I mean, I don't know why, but
It's entertaining. We know
like
why.
it.
It's hilarious. Yeah.
yeah, I don't know what possessed me to start this TikTok, but like my friends' wives are always like, oh, you talk about housewives. Like, you should just post something. I posted one thing and it got like 60,000 views. I was like, oh, let's try it again. And then it got like 100,000. And I was like,
That's
"Ah,
awesome.
that's what we do now. Yeah.
That's
not
awesome.
This is not what we do as a career or anything, but this is what I'm going to do now every day.
Good for you. I like it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, one of the first things that attracted me to your page is you don't get a lot of guys that are, or at least straight guys, in my opinion,
Yeah.
right? That are watching Bravo.
There's a few. Can I do a shout out to somebody?
Hell yeah, you do whatever you
real
want.
Bravo dad. He was like one of the first people I met on TikTok.
Real Bravo
and it's
dad.
him and his wife. His wife has like her page, and he was doing the same thing. And then he reached out to me, and then he's got like 40,000 followers on it.
Wow.
And he's like straight, really cool, very good looking. This isn't helping my case of not being gay. Very good looking Armenian guy. And he does the same thing basically, but just like less vulgar, more polished than me.
I don't think you're vulgar. I think you're
so either.
honest.
Yeah.
You
I
try
love
to
the
be, yeah.
delivery. It's authentic.
It is. I think that's the key, right? You have to be
Yourself.
yourself.
Yeah.
And I think that's the thing that comes through so clearly for you. Like, it's so funny just watching, like, the sound effects and the things that you do, like, when you're talking about people, like, when
I can't do that
and
anymore.
you start gagging, I lose every time. Like, I don't know what he's going to say, but
Every
it's so
time I
funny now.
gag, they take my videos down now.
Why?
I
When you
don't-
gag,
Yeah, like like I think there's like one or two that is still up, but I think like some of the minions from like the wives that I don't like they send their army after me.
They do. They
Yeah.
do. It's true. So, all right, let's talk about your your content and like some of the stuff that's blown up over the last
Okay.
couple of weeks.
Okay.
So, 2025, everybody knows, right? We had this whole incident with Jen Aydin and
Big Tuna.
as Joey calls her, Big Tuna. And I think that is so freaking funny that that's her name. And like, that's how I refer to her now. Like if I'm talking about
Big Tuna.
yeah, if I'm talking about her, I'm like, Big Tuna.
She's
Most
such a
people
pig.
are like,
I hate her.
I'm like, you gotta watch Triz Rants. You'll know.
So and it's so funny, like pulling up to the studio here, you have a beautiful Jersey Mike's right down the road. That's the first one? Oh, man. And,
Really? Is it really?
You gotta think now, like this woman for the rest of her life, every time she sees Jersey Mike's, it's gonna resonate. Like oh, I kind of
gonna
threw
be
my
triggering.
Bravo career down the drain because of the tuna sandwich. Like it's crazy.
She just got fired recently, I think,
Yeah.
from
Like
she was supposed
yesterday.
to do
2
some
days ago?
cruise thing
Yeah,
or
the
something, and they
cruise.
were like debating kicking her off, I
Yeah.
think, and now. Like, yeah, I keep seeing she's fired, and I thought she was fired like
Yeah.
a while ago, but apparently not.
So
Go ahead.
no, go.
No.
No. It's your show. Go.
Shut the fuck up.
No, but I did see that, like, what they were doing at Bravo is they weren't saying if anybody was coming back or not coming back.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then all this shit happened, and they're like,
So
yeah,
that was like confirmation
you
that
are
she is
definitely not coming
Yes.
back.
Okay,
Yeah.
got
We
it.
'Cause-
promise you. Fuck off.
Yeah, so even somebody was like, oh, Jen Aydin said she's excited for next season, and Andy Cohen was like, oh, she said that? That's weird. Well, I wish her good luck.
Yeah, on his show, he's like, what the fuck is she talking about?
She's living in her own delusional world, apparently.
No, she doesn't live in like reality at all.
No,
I
not
heard
at all.
she posted something, and I could be wrong about this. I don't know because I can't retain any information, but it comes from somewhere. Anyway, she said something like, as far as Bravo goes, she wasn't fired. So as long as they didn't tell her she was fired,
Yeah, she's gonna assume that she's
she's gonna keep
promoting
Yeah.
herself
promoting
as like a
herself
housewife.
as a housewife. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, like, I'm sure they have contracts, but like, are they a 1099? Are they W-2s? Like, so like maybe if she just doesn't get the call, then that means she's done. Like,
I guess.
if it's, I don't know what their tax things are, but
Yeah. I feel like we should know this
Why?
because I think when we had Kayla on, she talked about it, but I can't remember. Anyway.
Listen, you're asking the wrong person.
Yeah. Anyway.
Definitely not.
All right. So this woman is a train wreck. And then we had the whole thing happen with Danielle, where she comes in like a fucking sniper.
That was
and literally
the best.
recreates
Perfect.
everything, right? I'm like so savage.
That was
It's
excellent.
so good, and that's what she wants to do. Like, you could tell Danielle always wanted to like be an actress or like be
In
in the,
It
entertainment.
was so good.
Yeah, so good. And then
They did a great
JoJo
job.
and Nikki are the brothers from Staten Island. They're hilarious. They're
So
twins.
you like know them, like their
No,
stuff?
I don't know them at all. I just know of them.
Of them?
But now
What's their deal? Because I don't know anything.
they're hilarious. So like they became famous. They would like be like, oh, they'll film their dad making chicken cutlets. He's like, yeah, you know how much these chicken breasts were? $14. They're like $14. And then they're just funny. Like, they're funny guys.
Okay.
And they were on that show, The Circle, on
The
Netflix.
circle.
No, I don't know.
Yo, look it up. It's pretty good on Netflix. It's like everyone's in their own studio apartment in an apartment building, and you can communicate to everybody else.
Okay.
But only through like a TV, and then you have to see who's a catfish and who's not a catfish.
Wait.
wait.
Isn't this
And-
like what the heck is that called?
I
Love
just-
is Blind.
No.
No,
Love is
it's not
Blind?
dating. It's not dating.
Oh.
It's like anyway, she did the thing with JoJo and Nikki, and it was so funny. And I don't like. This is what's crazy about TikTok. My video saying that video was good has more views than the video.
I know.
I don't
that's
know
crazy.
why. Like, I don't know why. Like, they deserve millions of views on that video.
So I posted this thing. My kids and I were like watching the inauguration, and when Camilla and Joe were like walking out
Name's
to go onto the
Kamala.
stage, whatever.
Camilla.
Kamala.
Whatever. When they were walking out onto this like stage, they were like whispering to each other or whatever, and I'm like trying to read what she's saying, and I'm like, I think she just said whatever, and then I rewind it and I recorded on my phone so that I could like rewatch it to see what she was saying, and we're talking in the background. It's like me and my kids, and I'm like, she just said whatever.
Yep.
Anyway, I threw it up on our TikTok. It has over 2 million views.
It's
It's insane. I'm like, of course the freaking video on our page, we've been doing this shit for 9 months, that goes completely like viral, and our account keeps going every day because of this one freaking video. I'm like, we're not even in it. Like, we work so hard on all of our content, and the video that blows up, nothing to do with us.
yeah, it's what I've learned now is like just consistency with it. But like, yeah, I didn't expect any video to go viral.
Right.
I was like, I want to post it. I told my girlfriend and my mother, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna make this video and then see what happens. And then like I'm at work and I'm like, what the hell's going on my phone? And I was like, you got like 89 followers in the last 8 minutes. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah,
I'm like,
that's
all right, cool.
amazing.
It's wild how it happens.
For you.
Yeah.
And it's all
fun.
organic.
Yeah, it's just me
Yeah.
talking.
That's great. That's me talking.
So have any of them like
Ranting.
reached out to you?
A lot of them follow me.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So Danielle, obviously.
Yeah.
Lisa Barlow from Salt Lake.
I like her.
Blech.
Really? I like her.
I like her because she's calling out the lunacy of the other ones.
I completely agree.
Mary runs a cult,
She does run a
and
cult.
a good mother would not let the camera crew into her son's
No.
room as he's off his face.
No way. No way. With a there was like a crack
I
pipe
feel
in the
for
background.
her. Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah,
Literally,
I
it was
feel for
bad.
Her, but don't let the camera crew in
No.
there. As a mother, protect your son. Get him the help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whitney, selling the Alibaba jewelry.
Yeah.
And Lisa's calling him out on it. That's all she's doing.
I think you're right.
I don't
think
know.
you're
I feel like she
absolutely right.
never takes accountability for anything she does.
She
Like,
cries a lot, and
she's,
yeah.
and she's like, it's a master deflector. Like anytime anybody says anything that's like negative about her, she's like, well, you did this, and she will never like
Yeah.
take accountability and apologize.
She feels the need to explain herself. I think she comes from a good place. I don't think that she's being like vindictive and bitchy on
Yeah.
purpose. but they like nitpick every little fucking thing she does. So she's constantly on defense.
I'll agree with you on that, where like someone will say something about her and she's like, your husband's getting jerked off in the corner.
Yeah, right. Circle jerks.
Yes.
So I get it, but yeah, so them, my favorite that follows me and comments on a lot of my, Bethany Frankel.
I freaking love
Bethany.
So Bethany, I like Bethany. Sometimes she rubs me the wrong way where I'm like, Bethany, just shut the fuck up for a minute, all right? Like, just keep this one to yourself. I like you, please just don't make me not like you. And
Yeah,
then
there's some things that I'm like, all right.
I have to take like a little break from her.
I love the unhingedness of her.
Yeah, yeah, she definitely rants.
And she's like not afraid to say.
No,
she
what,
gives zero
what
fucks. What does she have to care
She's
for?
eating $600 worth of caviar at 10:16. At 10:38, she's posting a video about like the drones or the Dior bags. And then at 10:51, she's at like her daughter's gymnastics meet or whatever. Like all within an hour. Like,
She's a badass.
Yeah,
She
I love it.
really is.
She's constantly going. She did you see her clip of when she went to Chanel and they wouldn't let her in?
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, she went to Chanel and they were like, yeah, no, and they wouldn't let her in. She was like in just like normal street clothes. So she came back completely dressed to the nines,
Oh, like Pretty Woman did.
dripping in Chanel, and they let her in. She walked right out.
Wow.
She Julia Roberts there.
Wow.
Big mistake. Huge. Huge.
Wow.
That was pretty crazy. So wait, have you always watched Housewives?
Yeah, all right, so it's so weird. I had no interest in it, and I'll tell you, I can't tell you the exact date, but it was July of 2009. I had my buddy over. We were flying to Toronto the next morning with my parents, because I was like in high school. And he was coming over to sleep over, and my mom was drinking wine with the neighbors. And I'm like, what the hell is this stupid shit you're watching? She's like, no, it's good. And then like I came back again like 20 minutes later, and I hate to say it, but this is why I got into it. I walked through the living room as she's doing the table flip. And I was like,
You're like, what is
yeah,
happening?
what's going on over here? And then
What's that crazy bitch?
So like the next week we were back home again, and I was like, you gonna watch that show again? And then I
You just started
since
binging
that,
it?
Yeah.
Wow. Do you watch all the franchises?
I've obviously all of Jersey. I've seen all of Miami, all of Salt Lake, all of Beverly Hills.
Nice.
And now I'm currently, because when I do it, I'm not gonna just watch the current season.
Right.
I'm
You gotta start from
and now
scratch.
I'm halfway
You need the
through.
history.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
halfway through OC.
Okay. How many seasons?
There's like 18 seasons
Yeah,
of that.
that's
Yeah,
me.
that's
I'm on
crazy.
Beverly Hills right now because I've never watched like a lot of them. But since we started doing all of this, I'm like, I feel like I have to
Yeah,
because
now
somehow
I
it's
feel
became part of our
obligated.
thing, right? So I'm watching Beverly Hills, and it's like, I don't know, I'm on season 5. I'm like decades behind everybody
Yeah.
else. And I want to like talk about it, but nobody wants to talk about it because I'm so behind.
People
She'll literally call me and be like, "Oh my God, Taylor's husband beats her." I'm like,
Oh.
"Oh, just wait."
Oh, no, don't
he
worry.
kills
He's not
himself.
gonna. Yeah. I was gonna say, he's not gonna be a problem much
I know.
longer. Yeah.
I got to that part, but I'm like, Brandy like is just getting on, and I'm like, I love her. I'm like, she's such a like train wreck,
Yeah.
but she's so pretty, and like, fucking Leanne Rimes did her dirty, and I'm watching like this.
Yeah,
I'm all
she
like
did.
in this whole thing, like they got the kids, they're not allowed on the show, and then I'm watching her like break up with Lisa, and
Yeah.
now she's like buddying up with Kim, who's a train wreck, and I'm like, what is happening here? Like,
There's
and
a
then
lot-
they just
the
brought
old
on,
days, I
like,
feel like we're so
Lisa
much better.
Rinna, And
Yeah, the old of everything. I feel like Jersey, like the prime Jersey was 1 to 6. I
Yeah,
feel like
I think
those
you're right.
seasons.
Absolutely.
yeah, no, I would agree. I like the newer seasons because of the new characters. Like
Yeah.
I love Marge so much.
Me too.
Marge
She is the best.
is my favorite.
Yeah.
She's one of my favorites too.
She's
I love
definitely-
her.
My favorite of all time is Caroline Manzo.
Really?
I love her.
Caroline.
Because I don't care what anyone says about her in the lawsuits or whatever. She was the mother that they all needed.
Yeah.
Yep,
Like-
absolutely. She was the grown up in the room.
Yeah.
She
I
definitely
kind
was.
of feel the same way like about Kathy. I feel like they
No.
like did her dirty. I don't really
No.
know
I
what's
loved Kathy.
going on there.
I liked
and
her.
Rosie,
Kathy's
I
not-
loved Rosie. She was
I
so
love.
sweet.
Oh,
Rosie
you're
and
talking.
Joe
You're talking
should
about
have their
Kathy.
own show.
I thought you were talking about Kathy Hilton for some reason.
No,
I
no,
don't
no.
know why.
Kathy
no.
Book.
No, Kathy Wakili.
Wakili.
Yeah. Sorry.
I liked her too. I loved Rosie.
Yes.
Rosie was the best.
Yeah, Rosie and Joe would have like their own like
I know, they were,
little
like-
clips.
They
of
could have had a
them.
spin-off.
Yeah, like get Rosie down to the Bahamas
Yep.
Right?
and like just film that.
Yeah.
She took
He's
no
so-
shit too. Like
No.
she could fight all those
Yep.
bitches if she wanted to, which is amazing. It would be
It's
so
like
funny.
when Rosie raised her voice, everybody was like,
True, right?
it's like, uh-oh.
I know I miss her. She,
No, I
she
liked her
was
too.
good. So what do you think's gonna happen, like with Jersey's future?
The casting.
You think they're
Well,
gonna?
I don't know. They said they recasted the whole thing, but I think they're gonna keep some people. There's no way. Like they recasted New York, and it sucked.
That's what I hear.
Blew. It
I
was
don't watch New
terrible.
I watched like one episode, and then as a self-respected like New Yorker, I can't watch that because
No.
I say it all the time on TikTok. They're not real New Yorkers. They're just people that currently live within the boundaries of New York.
Okay.
Like even if the ones that they said they are from New York, they've had gluten-free pasta before in their life. So if you've
Not
ever
the same.
if you've ever tasted gluten-free pasta ever, you are not a New Yorker. Like I don't care what you say. If your name is Jessel, you're not a New Yorker. And I don't think any of them ever had like bacon, egg, and cheeses or anything. Or, like,
Yeah.
they can't go to their local pizzeria and like know the guy by name. Like
Yeah.
they're not New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
It's kind of like a J-Lo New Yorker type of
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. Right.
You know? I don't know.
I keep hearing too all about at least this new girl, Bryn, I think her name is, on New York. I don't know much about her, but like apparently she's like a crazy Scientologist, and I'm like, this is gonna go badly.
There's a lot of rumors circulating around her. I just see it from TikTok.
Yeah.
But, like apparently she was on that island that we all know about.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really?
Apparently.
Okay.
Oh,
Which is,
shit.
I don't know, but these are all rumors.
In what capacity?
I don't know what capacity.
I could see it. Listen,
as
like,
like a liaison. I don't know what they do there, but
I could see it only because she really oversells herself on that like flirty, like
Yeah.
type of girl, and I'm like, all right, it's
like
enough.
a pick me.
Yeah, a pick me girl. She's a pick me.
So
Yes.
yeah, these are just things I'm seeing on TikTok. I don't know what the
Yeah.
validity is of any of it, but also that she might have slept with one of the girls' husbands.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Do you know whose
I
husband?
think they're saying it's Sai, who actually just commented on one of my videos, like defending, like it was the video had nothing to do with her, and she's like, I really like that girl Sai. Okay, we weren't talking about you, but thanks for commenting.
We're like, who? That's kind of
But,
funny.
Yes, because the girl Sai was like, they have the couches like this, like Andy would be right here. Like the girl Sai was like, I don't even know what you do for a job, and Bryn was like, I do your job. I'm like, is that like I do your job, or like whatever they do? I don't know. I didn't mean to do a vulgar gesture, but yeah.
I didn't
This is
mean to do
YouTube,
a
right? So I could say, I could like,
Say whatever you want.
yeah, fuck,
Shit. Fuck.
yeah.
You don't have to celebrate, Frank. All right, relax. Just like, so funny. No, I don't know. I don't think they'll do a whole full recast. I really don't. I think they have to bring, at the very least, like they'll bring Dolores back, like somebody.
Yeah, Dolores. Like maybe they'll
Somebody.
give Teresa her own thing.
Ugh.
Yeah.
If I have to watch that science experiment on my fucking TV ever again, I'll tell you, she's the most painful person to
She's
watch
horrible.
on TV.
She's a phony balloon.
So that's like in the beginning too. Like a lot of my videos were literally just like I would sit at home and like film collages or like montages of her dumbest moments.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and I'm like, yo, she has the IQ of like a
Her
piece
eyes
of
are
slop.
so
Yeah.
far apart. Like, if you ever look at her, she looks like a fish.
I
Like,
think
her-
it's just
it's so weird.
She's always like trying to figure out like what to say or like comprehend what's happening.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
she's always confused.
Yeah.
She can string a sentence together as well as Joe Biden. That's the way I see
yeah.
it. Literally. She's
Yeah.
fucking dope. He's got dementia. Like, what does that tell you?
I kind of feel bad for her because I'm like, you're stupid enough to marry that guy, and like, God only knows what's gonna go down.
Yeah, like
That's not going to end well.
no,
that's not.
definitely not.
I saw him at a diner one time.
Ew.
And I
What
didn't go
diner?
up to
Just
him. The Pompton Queen Diner on Route 20.
Oh, yeah.
Great
That
diner.
is a great diner.
And they serve booze.
Yeah, they do.
Their menu is like 9 pages long.
It's the best.
It's very good diner.
Yep.
But yeah, I saw him one time. Like I was going up to Vernon, and I was with my buddy Frank, and I was like, "Yeah, let's just stop, get some food." And I'm like, "I think that's Teresa Giudice's husband." She's like, and my friend Frank, who's like a cop, he was like, "Who?" I was like, "Don't worry about it. Your wife knows him."
Yeah, Ask your wife.
Like, yeah.
They're in Vernon a lot, actually.
Yeah, I know they snowboard up there and
Yeah.
stuff.
I see them all the
Have
time.
you? So have you met any of the housewives?
Nah, I've never met any of them in person. Like, a few of them, like, DM'd me. Melissa DM'd me, like, thank you for the
that's
cookies
cool.
or whatever.
Yeah,
Aw.
I like her. I think
Well,
she's
who
cool.
else? No. Well, Lisa. Yeah, I don't need to go out of my way. I would love to see the husbands. Like, I would just get drunk with the husbands.
Right? Yeah.
I'd like to hang out with Frank
Catania.
Catania.
I know.
Yeah, wouldn't that be fun?
So we're gonna go because they just opened a new dispensary in. It's like not far from. It's on 46.
Is it on 46?
Yeah. So they had their like launch event, but we had like stuff going on that day, so we couldn't go. But we've been talking to Brittany, and we're like, well, we're gonna come in and see you. So when we go, we'll let you know.
Frank's
they're usually there.
lady.
Fiance.
Fiance, yes. Okay.
Something happened with their
If you
venue
guys want,
recently,
let me
too.
know when you go. I'll come
Yeah,
meet you
yeah.
there.
Yeah, that'd be
'cause
fun.
That would
It'll
be
be
awesome,
fun.
yeah.
My kid had like baseball or something the day that I was supposed to go, and I was like, I either have to like.
It was like an
choose to
awards
go,
day.
Go to a dispensary,
something.
or yes, it was an awards like party
Yeah.
for my kids for baseball. I'm like, I'd be a really shit mom if I went to a dispensary instead
That's
of
a
my kids'
respectful decision.
baseball. So I'm like, I'm gonna hold off on
We're
that
not gonna
content.
make it.
We'll do
Yeah.
that another time.
It's all right. No big deal.
I know, but I do want to get in there. Like their stuff, their merch looks like cool. It looks really funny. Like, and it's all like New Jersey.
And Frank's like
based.
involved with it?
Yeah, they
Oh,
own it.
shit.
I think
Alright.
they own it.
You guys let
Dolores
me
has
know.
been there.
You have my information
she's
now.
there. Yeah. We'll definitely go. We'll plan a field trip. We'll all go
Alright.
together.
We'll plan a field trip.
I know, right?
Do some happy hour beforehand.
Are you making money doing this TikTok stuff yet?
Now I am.
You are. Good.
Like this week.
Awesome. That's amazing.
Yeah.
For you.
This week.
That's excellent.
I was like, all right, this is cool. Like extra money, you know, like.
Yeah.
Why not?
And like, it sounds stupid. It's not like I'm making millions of dollars, but like any amount of money is like improving your life. It's life-changing money. I'm like, all right, this is fun for me to literally just sit here and like call these women whoas and
Quite these women who is.
and like they love. I can't even like say anything now. I feel like they crack down with like.
Yeah, so what happened? Because like all of a sudden, I feel like recently you've had to censor yourself.
Yeah.
Are they like taking a lot of your stuff
A
down?
lot of
Are
my
people
stuff was getting
reporting
taken
you?
down.
You think it was like Big Tuna and her
I
army?
think it's Big Tuna or like the tree stumps are like coming after me.
Louis.
Louis. Yeah. Like Chrissy Ball, she does a lot of like she goes in. Like
Chrissy Balls goes
Chrissy's
deep.
awesome. She's helped me a lot too.
She's cool.
Where like I've asked her questions. I'm like, oh, this creator rewards program. Did you notice if you like she like I can ask her anything. Chrissy will like answer.
That's cool.
But she was like, yeah, you gotta be careful. Like they'll come after you. They'll come in like gangs and like
Oh man.
like mass report.
It's
you.
ridiculous.
Is that what they do? And then they just try to get your account like basically taken down?
Yeah, I'm on like one strike, but a strike only lasts 90 days.
Okay.
So like once I get back to 0 strikes, I'm coming back. Like, fuck them.
coming back
That
hard.
would piss me off.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, the censorship
freaking
bullshit. Shut
free
the fuck
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
And it
TikTok,
got
relax.
It got worse after it
The
came back.
shutdown. Yeah.
Oh,
after
yeah.
the
I
shutdown.
Yeah.
I know. Was your algorithm all fucked up when you first came back? Mine was whacked.
Mine was like still like it came back like what were we gone for like 15 hours?
Yeah.
Like, mine came back to like the Chinese app people like stuff like just talking.
Yes.
It was just still like the band. Mine wasn't bad. It was just all about the band.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was weird. It took me a while to like get my stuff back to
Yeah.
normal, but it's good now.
I'm back to normal.
We
Like,
are too, thank God.
It's been rehabilitated. Yeah.
My algorithm changes all the time.
Do you think,
I'm looking up all different
who do you
kinds
think's
of
gonna
shit.
buy TikTok?
I hope not Bill Gates.
No, no way.
That's
no
what
way.
they're saying. I don't
Is that
know.
right?
No way.
I didn't hear him.
I hope it's Kevin O'Leary.
I hope. Yeah, I'd rather him. I hope nobody.
I heard Elon. Did you see them doing the
I'd love for Elon to
interviews
buy it.
with the CEO of TikTok, and they keep like pushing the China
Yeah.
thing, and he's like, I'm Singaporean.
I'm Singaporean.
He said it like 20
So
times.
that's what got me to the 10,000 because I was only at like 8,000, and then I started prank phone call on Tom Collins.
Yes.
So we were
I'm
gonna
calling
ask
him
you
a
about
cuck. I'm like, do you like to
Yes.
watch your wife get fucked in the corner? Like, and people loving it. Like,
Good.
everyone feels the same way.
It's so funny.
That was awesome. I loved that.
Do you post about other stuff too, or mostly
Like
housewives?
I've posted, I don't want to be just a housewife guy.
Right.
Like so, I have like my music page that like I was posting on for years, and it's so crazy. Like I always was like, oh man, like nobody cares about my music. I know it's good. It's signed to labels. I know it's good music, but nobody gives a shit. And like then I'll see like a girl DJing like in her bedroom. She presses play on a song that she didn't even make, but she's got like the tits out, so like she's famous now.
Listen.
And then I was like, you know what? Like, let me just try to be funny and like grow a following. And then like every now and then I talk about music or like,
Right.
oh, I'm DJing here. If you're in this area, come here.
Right.
Or like, I don't know, some random stuff. Like but it's like
You're branching out.
3 out of 4 are Housewives.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you watch any other reality TV that's not on
I like-
Bravo?
I'll dabble with the 90-day people. Those people,
They're fucked up.
That's just weird.
Oh yeah, I started watching some of that.
Yeah.
It is very
It's
weird.
very
creepy.
strange.
Yeah.
And,
Very
like,
creepy.
I'll watch like
I
the,
feel like it's
the
like
fat
trafficking.
people too.
I'm like, this is not right.
It's
Like the
trafficking.
Oh, I love the fat
It's
people.
trafficking, yeah.
1,000-pound sisters.
It is
It's
trafficking.
human trafficking.
That's
like,
exactly what that
and we're
is.
just, can we talk about that?
It's fucked up.
Just believe
Why
me,
not?
it cut me. Yeah, I don't know.
We might be
I
able
don't know.
to.
Yeah,
I don't
YouTube's
know.
like less soft, so I don't know.
It's weird.
Yeah.
I mean,
The whole
Big
like,
Ed, like,
oh, I saw that
he
guy in
like
real
can't
life.
move. He's like, I love
saw,
you.
Where was I that we saw him? Were you with me?
you are at the airport.
Yeah. Where was I?
I
Oh, I
was
was
with
coming
you.
back from Arkansas.
Yeah,
from
you're-
Arkansas.
Yeah,
Random.
Like the middle
Arkansas.
of Arkansas.
Yeah,
like
he
That's
got
where
out
Tom
of the
Cotton's
car
from.
in front of me, and I was like, "Oh my God, that's the guy."
That's
yeah, that's so
crazy.
gross.
Yeah.
Do you guys watch
got-
any other ones?
Major head neck.
I'm watching Traders right now.
Alright.
I watched the first 2 seasons of Traders.
What do you think of Traders?
I love it. I think it's so good.
I'm thinking about.
watch it?
I know. I'm thinking about it. I don't know.
It's so good.
I heard like people liking Tom Sandoval now a little bit. Like they're forgiving him.
That
from
is a
the
lie.
Sandoval.
That is
No.
bullshit. Whoever's putting
lie.
that
I don't know.
out there,
People
that
are
is
saying
a
like, I kind
lie.
of feel bad for Tom. He's kind of adorable in this
Honestly,
show.
No,
you're
he's not.
watching
He's
him on the
such an
show. He
idiot.
looks like he's fucking detoxing.
Ah.
He's
Yeah.
literally
He's, like,
sweating
sweating.
through his shirt.
Yep.
He's pacing. He's jittery. I'm like, somebody
Every day he
give
has
him
a new
water.
theory on like who's gonna.
Oh, who's gonna?
Who
But
the,
what's
like,
the point?
people
So
are.
like, is there one trader?
No. So it's like there's the whole group of them, and then he picks 3 to be the initial traders,
Okay.
and then
The host.
the host.
But that's like always in character as like a
and it's
villain, right?
always
Like,
3, yeah. And like you don't know who they are, so they're mixed in with the faithfuls, and they're trying to sniff them out basically. And
Okay.
so you know who they are as the viewer, but nobody else knows who they are. And then sometimes like they'll get voted off, and then they'll add another one. And so they brought people in, so there were 4 this year, which was new from the last.
So
2
like,
seasons.
is it for money or? Is
Yeah.
It, all right.
So they
Yeah.
win, I think, 250
Is it for charity
grand
or for
something.
these
I think
people?
it's just for them because most of them are has-beens. Like,
Yeah,
you
they
get
might
a
need it,
couple.
yeah.
They're like
good
from
ones.
Survivor,
Yeah.
Big Brother.
You guys just posted about
Housewives.
Wes.
Yeah,
Like,
I
Wes-
love
I love
him.
Wes. So I used to watch the challenge every single season
Yeah,
of the challenge.
yeah, I love
And
Wes.
like, yeah, Wes is like my second. Like CT and Wes were like always my favorites on.
So Wes just did House of Villains.
Yeah.
And that Teresa was on that.
Yeah.
So like there were actually, and so was what's her face,
New York.
Miami, the Miami chick
I have
that
no idea.
dates
I didn't watch
Marcus
it.
Jordan,
Oh, Larsa.
Larsa.
Yeah.
Kel
I can't-
Pippen.
Yeah.
I can't stand her. She's a Miami housewife.
Yeah.
I can't stand her.
Yeah.
I can't stand her.
Yeah. So anyway, Larsa is on. Teresa's on that. So it was like it's a bunch of same kind of thing as like Traders, where it's like a bunch of different like.
Yeah, no, I did watch
gamer
like
reality
half
show
of.
people.
I watched half of House
Yeah.
of Villains.
So Wes should have won, I thought, and he got beat at the like last round or whatever.
I just tell me I was gonna watch it, but just
But now he's back.
who won?
So I forget what his name is. They called him like Mr. something. But he's,
was, like,
he's one of the.
popping,
I think
yeah.
he's one of the
no
like
idea who that
challenge
is.
or Big Brother
Survivor.
guys or something. Yeah, one of those. But
I loved Big
Anyway, he
Brother.
won.
That was
Yeah,
a good
I
show.
watched a few seasons of it. I
Me
never
too.
was like every season, but I watched a few. It was the, like celebrity ones.
Yeah.
And some UK ones too. I watched.
I didn't know there was a UK one.
Yeah, I think it's from the UK, no?
I don't know. that guy Wes
Maybe
though
not.
is
Do you watch Love Island?
super smart.
No.
That was
My
pretty
girlfriend says she hates reality TV, but there was like a month where I walked in there every time.
It's on
Love
like 4
Island.
days a week.
And
It's
it's
like the
crack.
best.
Yeah, and
it's
like-
crack, yeah.
You know what? I like the concept of it, but like they all are too fake looking. Like they all look very good.
They're all stupid.
Yeah, they're all
like,
dumb.
You have to understand.
Oh,
they're like,
totally.
They're very young, like
Yeah.
very young. Think
Yes.
about like when you were like 21 years old. I mean,
Yeah.
you're so fucking dumb. You don't even realize
Yeah.
how stupid you are.
This is gonna be the one.
Yeah, like,
no,
what are you,
don't.
nuts?
How do you, like,
Idiot.
fall
That's
in
how
love
I
with
feel
someone in,
like
like,
The
a week?
Bachelor and The Bachelorette and
Yeah.
shit like that. Like I can't get it. I can't get into it. I just can't.
No.
I only watched one season of The Bachelor, and it was because the guy was on Traders. last
Which one?
season,
Oh.
and I was like, I need to know more about this guy because he was very smart. And
I only
was like,
watched
oh,
one
wow.
season 2 of Bachelor. It was like the pilot. Pete the pilot was the guy. Was the Bachelor or something.
Yes,
It was-
I think that's
that
the one
was
I
it?
watched.
Oh.
I think that's the one. Pete.
And then I watched like 1 or like 3 episodes of The Bachelorette. Do you remember there was like a season where like The Bachelorette like didn't want to do it because she like fell in love the second day with some guy?
No.
She was like,
I don't remember that.
she like
really?
fell in love with the guy on like the second episode and was like, there's
She's like,
nobody
I'm
else."
done. I'm done.
I mean,
Cut. We're over.
You win.
He's all
and
yours.
then they like replaced her.
Oh,
Like
they
she
had to
literally
replace
didn't want to
her.
do it anymore. She was like, I love this guy. He's my.
He broke up with her like 2
I don't
weeks
know where they
later.
are. We should
Probably.
do a wellness check on them. But yeah.
That's actually really funny.
That's amazing. Okay, so what else did I want to talk about? Tell us like more about like you just personally. Like, so you mentioned like you're making money now on TikTok, which is fantastic.
What's your day gig?
Yeah.
So I don't have a normal day gig because I could never do that. So I did work for my family business. Wait, who wanted this?
I do.
Yeah.
She did.
I'm so excited for this.
So I worked for my family business.
He
I'll
showed
just
this on
say
his
it.
TikTok the other day, and I was like, bring the garbage
necklace.
truck. I'm wearing
I did
it.
work for my family sanitation business when my dad was sick. He passed away. We sold it. But before that, I was like, I made some smart investments, so I'm able to like, you know, do exactly what I love as long as I make some decent money. I don't have to worry about like busting my ass 40 hours a week.
Good for
do
you.
music. I do DJing. Like I do mixes and masters for other people. I went to school for sound engineering and stuff like that for like a couple years. I'm a college dropout, proud. My final semester, I dropped out, which I'm so happy about.
Your final semester?
Yeah, my dad got sick, so I had to like
Oh,
work
fair
for the
enough.
But even if like my college texted me, like respond to this text, you'll get your diploma. Like block. No, I don't care.
What?
I want to be like Kanye. Yeah, not like to be like, not that I'm saying I'm as good as Kanye, but I'm proud to be a college dropout. I truly am proud.
I didn't
Ashley
go to
feels the
college.
same way.
I
Yeah.
feel the same way. They're a dime a dozen.
And like, especially now, like what the hell is a college degree now?
Anything you want to learn, you can learn on Google or YouTube.
Yeah. It's
I
true.
mean, unless you're like a doctor or
Yeah,
something
no,
like
yeah,
that. Like
like,
maybe
true.
you should go
But
to
like,
school.
I feel like it's more about like, in most of like the workforce, like it's about like networking and
Yep.
like
Who you
just
know,
yeah,
not
who
what
you
you
know,
know.
like
Yeah.
learn a trade. Like they're not gonna teach
Yeah.
you in college like how to learn a trade. Like I don't care about the Balkan Peninsula. Like
Yeah, they didn't teach you a
They
lot
do.
of
They teach.
Yeah.
They
shit
teach
that they
kids
should have.
dumb stuff even today.
Yeah.
Like in school, my kids come home and I'm like, "Why are they teaching you?" They're like,
yeah,
Why do you have a recorder?
Why? Yeah.
Take that-
you don't need to
take
learn
that
how
back
to
to
play the
school.
recorder. Like,
exactly.
please.
Hot cross
But
bun.
yeah, so I do a bit of this, bit of that. A
Okay.
bit more of this though. But yeah, I work at a rink too. Like I love hockey. So yeah, I love hockey, snowboarding, and music are like my 3 passions.
Okay.
Nice.
When what do you like any DJ gigs coming up?
Right now, I just have Miami from Music Week. I'm doing a show on Thursday
Okay.
in March. That's in March. But
Okay.
I used to DJ a lot more often than I do now, but I'm old. I don't want to be around too many people.
I get it.
I'm doing, a rooftop at the Esme Hotel, and then on Saturday of Music Week at the Clevelander on the rooftop up
Those
there.
are like big.
yeah.
That's like a big
Yeah,
deal.
Yeah, it's fun. I love it. Like
That's
Music Week is
awesome.
awesome. Like it's all like the producers and like
Yeah.
DJs from all over the world come, and it's like there's like you can go into Dwayne Reed and they'll have like the local DJ like getting his
amazing.
shot.
Funny.
Like, yeah, you're buying your cream because you got the beach rash from chafing and like you can get the dance and stuff.
I know exactly what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah,
Not because of me, but because I
The
have a
penguin
kid.
model, yeah.
It's fucked up.
Yes. Apparently, this is a guy problem more so than
Yeah, no,
yeah,
no,
I would
yeah.
think so. Jesus.
too funny. Oh my god. What else?
Let's see, what else do we want to talk about?
I'm psyched for this.
So who is your least favorite and
Teresa.
favorite?
Teresa.
Teresa's your favorite?
Least favorite.
Who's your favorite?
Caroline of all
Caroline.
time, and then Marge currently. I kind of like Angie too.
From Salt Lake?
I like her.
Really?
I don't know why. I
because
know what
she's
it is.
Greek, it's like almost Italian.
It's yeah, but it's also like
Teetering.
like being the most well like the rest of them make her look so good because it's like being the coolest person from Salt Lake is like being the fastest amputee.
Yeah.
Like it's
This is so true.
like yeah, like
so true.
you can't be like
Smartest
you can't
kid in
be
the
cool
dumb row.
from Salt Lake. Say, I'm sorry, like maybe if one person watches this, I'm sorry. So it looks beautiful. I want to go. I want to snowboard there, but the people seem different.
Yeah,
They are. They are.
So we had Mormon
Mormons on.
friends on.
Yeah.
It's a good
Oh,
episode.
you know, I was scrolling through that and
Yeah.
I was like, because you have so many episodes. I
They're
wanted to do my
so
research.
good.
I did listen to a bunch, but I was like, fuck these Mormons. But like, I like the ones where it's like you guys talking about your childhood and like.
Listen to
the-
episode 2. That's a goodie.
All right.
Oh, yes. Is that the funeral one?
That's Aunt Morphine.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay.
We'll give you a true sense of who we are and why we're so traumatized.
It's true. Not for nothing. We're going to have some pretty good content coming up. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
right?
Just had a death in the family, so that's going to be fun.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Good
All
God.
right, let's wrap
Keep
it
the
up.
cameras rolling.
We'll let
That's
Joe
right.
go home, go hang out, spend the day in Point Pleasant with his lady.
Yep. Thanks for
But,
coming.
Thank
no,
you.
I truly want to like thank you guys. Like I really, this is my first ever podcast, and I'm honored that you guys even reached out to me.
We
I had a
love
blast.
you. We love watching
Yes.
you. You guys, if you are not following Joey, you have to. It's Triz Rants on TikTok. And it is just,
He's hilarious.
His content is hilarious. It makes me laugh every time. He's one of my favorite TikTok friends right now. So definitely check out his stuff. Where you post your DJ stuff and
So
all that
I
stuff
produce
too.
music. I have like 80 tracks on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, wherever you listen to music. TRIZZOH. And
Okay.
that's my producer name. My last name's Petrizzo. I wanted to just be Trizzo. Someone already took it. I had to add the H.
Got it.
Somebody already took it, motherfucker. That would piss me off.
Well, thank you for coming to hang out with us.
I'm sorry.
We'll find that copy. We'll find that account, and then we can take them down.
Yeah,
I mean, and
yeah.
then we'll get it for you.
Try to buy it.
We'll build an
Like, I'll
army.
give you $50. Like, come on, let's go.
Let's do, we'll definitely meet up and do some collaborative videos
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it'll
love
be
that.
fun.
Yes.
Cool.
Thank
Thanks
you
for coming.
guys.
Have a great
Awesome.
day.
Thank you.
It was so fun.
All right, we'll see you guys next week.
We'll see you soon. Bye.